When you're lonely, everything changes. I'd never really fitted in. After school, I'd walk to Westfield Creek, my favourite place, and read. I would sit by the creek, letting pages consume me for an hour or more. I would lose myself in someone else's problems and forget my own. I never did well at school, but that never mattered. Like I didn't matter. It wasn't that I didn't have friends, because I did. We chatted lunchtimes away, talking about shopping and boys, and complaining about parents, hiding our true selves. For convenience sake, yes, I did have friends, but I felt lonely and in pain, and it didn't seem to matter. Maybe because I didn't matter. No one knew about the problems at home. It never broke me, like I thought it might, but it robbed me of purpose and hope. I would lock myself in a room during his drunken episodes, shut my eyes, and endure the night. And it was as if, when I closed my eyes to his drunken behaviour, I closed my eyes to everything else too. Maybe that's why I'm leaving, because I can't see what's rational. I'm in pain, and I just don't want to hurt anyone. I tried to distract myself from the loneliness by keeping busy. I devoted myself to schoolwork and piano, getting top grades and impressing my parents and teachers. I went out with friends and watched movies and stuffed my face with junk food. And I forgot. But when I slowed down, when I lay awake at night thinking, the loneliness came back. There was an emptiness inside me no one could fill. And then, somebody did. I thought we had nothing in common, but turns out our lives were more parallel than I'd ever cared to imagine. They say you find friendship in unlikely places, and I think I've begun to understand that. All I need is someone who cares. They don't have to be the same as me. Heck, they don't have to be similar at all. But if I could find someone who cares, someone I can be myself with, someone to share life with, then maybe I could be happy. I thought I was just running away from something, but I actually ran into something as well. Maybe the love that I'd seen in the world was around me the whole time, but I was blind. So self-consumed I didn't notice. All I know is that the day I left, I found something in the world that I'd never found before. Something Ernie showed me when he gave me the sandwich and the coffee. Something I found in my friendship with Caitlin. They say you only need oxygen and warmth, food and water to live. I would add another thing to that list. A person to share it all with. When I found a person to fulfill that role, a true friend, someone who would love me despite all my flaws and shortfalls, my eyes opened to life again. The gaping loneliness within me finally closed up, because when you have a friend, everything changes.